Hi, Phil Aston here from Now Spinning Magazine with another unboxing video, and it's another one from Esoteric, part of Cherry Red, and it is Jack Bruce. This is a 4 CD 2 Blu-ray set. It's all the broadcast sessions from 1970 to 2001 called Smiles and Grins. Let's have a look inside the box and then I shall tell you what my thoughts are. So this is Jack Bruce, the broadcast sessions 1970 to 2001. It's a comprehensive official 4 CD and 2 Blu-ray box set featuring all surviving radio and TV sessions recorded by Jack Bruce for the BBC and Radio Bremen. It includes complete unbroadcast sessions recorded by Lifetime for the German TV show Beat Club, 2 Oboe Whistle Test concerts from 1975, 81 and 83, and a session from the later with Jools Holland from 2001, along with 2 performances from the BBC Radio in Concert programme from 71 and 77, previously released Sounds of the 70s session, and 2 Jazz in Britain sessions from 71 and 78, and a huge 68-page book with an essay by Sid Smith. And this is one of these designs that Esoteric do absolutely brilliantly. All the, obviously, tracks are on the back. It's one of these box sets, a bit like the Barclay James Harvest, Keith Hartley type set, where you slide out the inner box and all the discs are inside. They've all got little spines so you can see which ones are which. So each of them, they feel this kind of design for a CD just feels more robust and more special, more deluxe if you like. So disc 1 is recorded, it's got Radio 1 in Concert from 71, and then you've got, if I do this right, disc 2, which is Sounds of the 70s session, 71, Jazz in Britain from August 71, disc 3, the Jack Bruce Band from Oboe Whistle Test, 6th of June 75, then Jazz in Britain from 78, disc 4, Radio 1 session in Concert from 1977, and Jazz in Britain from 78. And then we get the gatefold sleeves, because these are the Blu-ray discs. And this is Tony Williams' Lifetime with Jack Bruce from 1970, Beat Club, and Oboe Whistle Test from June 1975 on Blu-ray. And then the second Blu-ray disc is Jack Bruce and Friends in Concert from 1981. Some great tracks on there, BA Music, and later with Jools Holland with a nice gatefold sleeve as well. And the booklet is really sturdy is the wrong word, you know what I mean? It's kind of thought out. This is not just stapled together, it's a proper little book. And Esoteric do these really well. And this is paying respect to one of the forefathers and foundations of modern rock music. It's just wonderful. I'd want to make sure you can see this. But this is the kind of thing that makes these box sets special to me. And Esoteric, this is a well done to all of you involved in this and bringing this together. To have this all in one place. Great imagery of the studio albums here as we go through it. Some great pictures, but lovely text, which I'm still wading through. Picture there of Leslie West Bruce and Lang. Some pictures there from Returns You On, Out of the Storm. So they've gone through the whole of Jack's career here, of this period, and I think it's marvellous. I absolutely think so. I've been looking forward to this set, and it has not disappointed me. I had a feeling it was going to be good, and it really, really is. So that is Jack Bruce, Smile and Grins, the BBC broadcast session 1970 to 2001. And now I'll tell you what I think about the set. So that's Jack Bruce, Smiles and Grins, BBC sessions 1970 and to 2001. Well, actually, it's more than the BBC. It includes, obviously, other broadcasts as well. Now, if you're a Jack Bruce fan, the chances are you may have Spirit, which was a 3 CD set which covered BBC broadcasts, which came out in 2005, 2006, I think it was, with a little booklet. So you will have the majority of what's on here on CD. Okay, I'm just saying that so you know. This is a long time ago, but you can still buy it for about 15 quid, okay, if you just wanted to dabble. This is more in depth. Now, this is 4 CDs and 2 Blu-rays, so what is the difference? Primarily, it's disc 2, because disc 2 has a Radio 1 Sounds of the 70s session from 1971, which is not on here. It also includes more tracks from the John Hiseman Radio 3 1971 jazz broadcasts as well. So disc 2, the CD 2 on here, is primarily unique to this set, okay? So you are getting more than if you're just holding on to this thing, do I need this? If, of course, you don't have that and you are a huge Jack Bruce fan, as you saw, this has been put together like Esoteric do, perfectly well. This kind of design, which Demon Music Group are also using this similar kind of design now, but Esoteric have used this for so many different boxes, and it feels luxurious. It's wonderful. The disc covers, the boxes you've just seen, it's fantastic. So the CDs sound great. They're packed with information and music, rather. Absolutely superb stuff. However, the reason why you're most likely to be tempted, and this was a real, I've enjoyed this so much, are the 2 Blu-ray discs, okay? I'll just get those out so I've got them to hand so I know what I'm talking about. And you saw the booklet was really good as well. So the first one, the Tony Williams Lifetime with Jack Bruce, Beat Club from Germany, 24th of November 1970. It's an unbroadcast session. My God. Absolutely incredible. Smiles and Grins Devotion, Smiles and Grins Reprise, Dance of the Mayor, which is of course Mahavishnu Orchestra. John McLaughlin is on the guitar. It's unbelievable. And to watch Tony Williams play in this section, and the film quality is incredible. And to see Jack Bruce playing, it's just absolutely memorizing. If you're into jazz fusion, jazz rock, you have to see that. It's incredible. And then we have the Old Rehearsal Test, Jack Bruce Band in concert from 6th of June 1975. The film quality is great. You've got Whispering Bob comes and introduces the band. It's full of a live audience. And you've got to remember 1975. What was I like? I was 16. I was listening to Rainbow and Sabbath. And Jack Bruce is playing this really grown-up music, this kind of jazz-tinged rock stuff, really kind of well-behaved, really. I was too young to understand it. Now I want to immerse myself in music that's really put together intelligently and stuff, and still listen to, heavy metal and stuff. But I want to listen to jazz. I want to listen to classical. I want to listen to soul and funk. I want to listen to real, music that challenges me. I just wasn't ready then. And I think half the world wasn't, because a lot of Jack Bruce stuff didn't sell. But, if you just bear with me, if I look at the credits, if I can find it on this area here, just so I can talk about that particular band, if I can, because that's also on the CD as well. But, Jack Bruce is now, Carla Bley's on there, an experimental composer, and watching her in there. You've also got, there's someone else playing keyboards as well, Ronnie Leahy, and Bruce Gary's on drums. The enthusiasm for the musicians are just loving what they're doing, and watching Jack Bruce. What a vocalist! Jack Bruce is such a great singer. It's really, this disc alone really brought it home to me. What a loss Jack Bruce was, but in passing away, but just how amazing he was as a player. Such a fantastic, and composer. Brilliant composer. The second one, if I make sure I've got these in the right place, is even better. And this is Jack Bruce and Friends in Concert, University of Surrey, 1981. This is Jack Bruce, obviously. Clem Clemson, what a guitarist, from Colosseum, and all the stuff he's played with. He's on fire. David Sancius on keyboards and guitar, I think from Weather Report. His guitar playing, they do a guitar duel at the end on Politician. It's just amazing. And Billy Cobham on drums. Now, I have to say, Billy Cobham is, to me, he's on the same level as Tony Williams, but the songs here, White Room, Hit and Run, Soul Blues, Dancing on Air, In This Way, Theme for Imaginary Western, Politician, he basically keeps to the song. Now, Billy Cobham can play jazz rock. Spectrum, one of the greatest jazz fusion albums of all time, with Tommy Bolin on Get It. And I think here he's kind of like holding back. You've got Billy Cobham in your band, and they're not really using him as much as they could. But the band here are on fire. Clem Clemson, as I say, is fantastic. But you can tell that Jack Bruce is having a fantastic time, an absolutely fantastic time. It's absolutely incredible. Introduced by Annie Nightingale, this one is. It's great. And then there's this short interview with for B.A. Robinson talks to Jack Bruce. It's not a very good interview. B.A. Robinson seems to ask some questions that I'm surprised that Jack Bruce managed to get through it, really. I just found some of it a bit cringy. I just did. But Jack Bruce isn't cringy. He answers, the questions really well. It's things like, why aren't you recognised as a composer? Why don't people... I don't know. But Jack Bruce is on his own with a piano, and he does a version of Theme for Imaginary Western, and it's just beautiful. And then we come up to 2001, later with Jools Holland, and they play 52nd Street and Sunshine of Your Love, which is absolutely brilliant. Jack Bruce, vocals, bass guitar, Vernon Reid on guitar, Bernie Worrell on organ, Richie Aylaws on congas, Robbie Emin on drums, and also El Negro Horatio Hernandez, I got that fairly right, on drums. It's a percussion overload, but it kind of shows what maybe Billy Cobham should have been doing, 20, 30 years before. But it's brilliant. I wasn't sure at first because I thought, well, I've got a lot of this stuff, but having it all here, the remastering is fantastic. There's more extra tracks, CD too, but the two Blu-rays make this to me. They're not throwaway items. They're not just added on. Don't be cynical about this. This has been put together with passion and love for the artist. And I know sometimes record labels can sometimes feel as if they're not doing that, but with this I feel that they are. If you're a Jack Bruce fan or you want to find out about Jack Bruce, you could start here. Absolutely incredible artist. Absolutely incredible artist. So that's Smile and Grins by Jack Bruce, out now on Esoteric Records. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of your support. Remember, music is the healer and the doctor. Keep spinning those discs, and I shall see you all very, very soon.